If you've struggled with your weight for a really long time, you're going to appreciate this story. So I was in a 4-year relationship with somebody who we would argue about the same things over and over again. And I was like, I kept thinking to myself, if this is the way it's like next year, I'm not going to be in this relationship anymore. And this happened for 4 years of my life. So finally, I decided that it was done and I was complete, and the things were not going to be, they weren't going to work out, and it just needed to end. So my sister lives on the Big Island of Hawaii, and I decided to move here, and it was very clear that I was supposed to be here. It took me 2 months to get everything in place to move here to the Big Island, and it was pretty seamless. It was like once I made that decision, things just started to move in that direction. So why am I saying this with weight loss? If you have been trying to lose weight for a really long time and you go on diet and exercise programs and year after year and they're not working for you, you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again, but it's not working, that means that there's a disconnect. There's something that's not connecting. And that's also the reason why I created a Live in a Body You Love program. And I want to share one tip from that program with you. Because if you've been struggling with your weight for a really long time, please don't go on another diet. They're not going to work for you. You've tried them before and you've failed. Just like in a relationship, you keep trying things over and over again, but it's not working. It's not the relationship that you're supposed to be in. That's not the method to help you release the weight if you've done that before and it hasn't worked. So I want to share with you one of the first things I have people do, because my Live in a Body You Love program, it also includes a Hawaii retreat, is very different. It's not a diet and exercise program. It actually teaches you about your emotional addiction to your weight, because you actually have feelings in your body that that feel normal to you. It feels normal for you to struggle with your weight. It feels normal for you to put yourself down. It feels normal for you. But do you have any idea what it would feel like to live in a body you love? To wake up and feel excited about the way that you look and happy. If you don't, that's a huge indicator that you are emotionally addicted to feeling frustrated about yourself, or putting yourself down, or feeling guilty or ashamed or embarrassed. So the very first thing that you need to do, or should do, is you should start to recognize that you have emotional addictions that are keeping you overweight, that there are actual feelings in your body that run your life that you feel over and over and over again every single day that keep you overweight. The next thing you want to do is to have compassion for yourself, because living in a body that you don't love over and over and over again is like being in a relationship with somebody that it just doesn't work. And it's like, why am I putting myself through this? I mean, who says if it's like this next year, I'm going to leave? It's like, no, don't wait another year. It's not working. You know, I'm so grateful that I only spent 4 years and not 5 years of my life, you know, with somebody that just the partnership wasn't working. So when you are feeling bad about yourself and you're feeling frustrated that you can't lose weight, it's like, start to have compassion for yourself, because that is a really hard relationship to be in. And then the last thing I want to share with you is that you want to ask yourself, what is the emotional age of this feeling? What's the age of this emotional body? Because it's usually not an adult. If you're struggling with your weight and you're putting yourself down, that's usually not an adult emotion. It's usually coming from a younger version of yourself that created that patterning. And when that happens and you're running your life for so long, over and over again, feeling those same things over and over again, that becomes ingrained in the cells, and then you think that's who you are. And your ego thinks that's who you are. I'm somebody who struggles with my weight. But that's not who you are. That's you actually can move yourself into a new situation and start to live in a body that you love. You really can do it. Just like I moved out of that home and moved here to the big island of Hawaii. So you can have something new. The first thing is you have to notice what's not working. Diet and exercise programs, they do work. But if you've been doing them over and over again and they haven't been lasting for you, that's not your answer. The next thing is to have compassion, because there's a reason why you're going through this struggle. And it's not fun to criticize yourself and put yourself down. And then the third thing is ask yourself, what's the emotional age of these feelings? What is the emotional age? And notice that it comes from a younger part of yourself. So if these ideas and these concepts are speaking to your heart, you can click on the link below or go to womenbeingfit.com/body you love and check out that video series. It's a free video series that I created for you that will teach you so much more about how to live in a body you love and how to release your emotional addiction to weight. Aloha.